as we all know, this is a very important day for retail investors. GameStop soars as Roaring Kitty is back after being silent for 3 years, and this is causing a meme stock rally. So he's been silent for 3 years, just started posting all over Twitter, causing this giant squeeze with GameStop and also AMC and a lot of other meme stocks we have to talk about. Guys, definitely like the video if you are enjoying this content. And basically, if you don't know who Roaring Kitty is, he basically caused the GameStop short squeeze in 2021. I believe the price at the time went from $17 to a pre-market high of $500, destroying short sellers. I think all this happened within 30 days. So this was crazy. He basically turned around $10,000 into a peak. At one point his options and shares were worth, just around or just under $50 million. Now it's not actually clear if he held these shares, which a lot of people think he did, but he at least exercised some of these options or sold some of them and made some money off that. Also had a whole movie made about him after that. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you at least 10 different meme stocks that could follow this GameStop squeeze that is happening right now. This one was up, well over 100% today at one point. I think it's currently up 80%. Now, how did I actually play this rally this morning? And in pre-market, I was actually waiting for the stock market to open to, buy some calls at GameStop to get in this play, but basically it kept getting halted. I was actually trying to, buy calls when this was up 60%, but, kept getting halted. And basically, I didn't have a chance to get shares. So what I actually did for this rally, I turned to AMC because we all know when GME has a massive short squeeze, it's going to cause other meme stocks to rise. And AMC is the one that always follows GME. It usually goes up around or at least half of the percent that GME does. So what I did was I loaded up on AMC shares, took 15% off these normal shares, and then I did some $4 call options. As of 11:17 a.m., these were up 40%. I actually took profit already, even though these shares have went up like crazy, since this actually happened. Yes, this could be a multi-week theme and rally, but I wanted to secure my profits because this could also fade out within a day, just depends. But it looks like Roaring Kitty is very active today, posting, at least 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 different times by now. So definitely could see a very big rally the entire week, but I wanted to secure my profits. We do have PPI data coming in tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., followed by CPI data, which is at the same time on Wednesday. This is basically the measurement of inflation for the previous month and will cause a big impact on the stock market. So definitely keep an eye on that. But we're going to be going over, like I said, multiple different meme stocks that, if this rally does continue, will follow GME, as GME did go up, well over 100% at one point today. As of right now, GME is up 70%. So we'll have to see if this does last. If it does, guys, all these meme stocks I'm about to talk about could continue to run up. So definitely have to see these, watch the entire video. So looking at AMC, this one is currently up over 40% for the entire day. You can see that this one back during that rally in 2021 or around that time period went from $20 all the way to $600, or at least according to this, maybe a little higher or a little less. But this is definitely one that had a giant squeeze and went all the way back to trading at $3 or $2.93 and is now trading at $4.12. Definitely have to watch this one. Next highly shorted meme stock we have to talk about is ticker TUP, Tupperware Brands Corporation, which is also up 50% today along with this rally, guys. Last time it reached this level, I believe it ran all the way up to $7 or just under that. So this is one that is known to, I remember covering this one before, had very big, 100 to 200% runs very easily. And, as this one is squeezing up, a lot of times with all these meme stocks, when we have these rallies, these are highly shorted plays, which in turn, a lot of shorts are covering their positions, which in turns causes a lot of buying pressure, along with, people, retail investors being highly interested in these plays. Once again, they're targeting these plays, shorts are covering, they're getting worried. So these are perfectly set up plays that could continue to rally if this theme is, at least the rest of the week, or is a multi-week rally. So ticker TUP is definitely one that should be at the top of your watch list. All we have is FFIE, Faraday Future Intelligent Electric Inc. So this is a startup EV company that has been completely beaten down for the last few months and has very high short interest. This one is up 35%. Once again, guys, all these meme stocks and these heavily shorted plays that are going up today, when they continue to go up and, shorts continue to get worried and cover their positions, we're going to see even more runs, some parabolic type runs. So FFIE is definitely one you have to watch. Now, one stock that recently IPO'd and is still considered a meme stock is Reddit, ticker RDDT, which is also going up today around 9% in the green for the day, trading at $58. Another heavily shorted company is IRBT, iRobot Corporation, that has actually been in a very big downtrend until recently, and this was mainly because of some earnings, and also they had a deal fall through with Amazon, which really impacted the stock price. And keep in mind, this one was trading at $50 within the last year, dropped all the way to a low of $7, now bounced back up to $13, and is now up 20% for the day and could see a further spike. Next thought we have to talk about is CCLD. This is not a short squeeze play, but this one is squeezing off of high amounts of volume alone, as the float is under 16 million shares. And as you can see, the authorized shares are sitting at 19 million compared to 16 million outstanding shares. So there is no possible room for dilution, and they are up 100% today. And guys, keep in mind, I did call this one out at $1. As you can see, it's up well over 100% since I called it out at $1.09. And back then insiders were completely loading up, and they had a very big buyout offer today, which they actually declined, which shows that they are a high value company. That it basically shows that they are confident and believe that they have a much higher valuation than their current stock price and the valuation or the offer that they just got to acquire the company by a third party. So basically the company received an offer back on March 4th to acquire the company for $5 per share. And guys, keep in mind, it's currently trading at $2.50. It is going crazy right now. Definitely watch this one, as high amounts of volume, 100 million plus in volume, with a tiny, 16 million outstanding share count, and, basically, $70 million in total assets with a $20 million market cap. Shows they're undervalued based off that alone. And, considering the decline, this offer also shows that they should have a much bigger market cap. WAVD, Wave Dancer Inc., which is expecting a giant, massive merger to close in Q2. A tiny micro float, which is going crazy today. A $6 million market cap, under 2 million shares at float. And this one is expecting a giant merger to close at any day now with Firefly, which, if we get any updates or news with this merger, this one will have a massive squeeze. It was ranked 1 most new watchers the entire weekend on StockTwits. Had a lot of new eyes watching this one. And like I said, expecting parabolic type news with a giant catalyst at any moment. So WAVD is still on high watch. Next stock we have to talk about, which is also briefly discussed in last video, ticker DATS, trading at $1.82, a tiny $5 million market cap. I believe a very tiny float, around 2 million shares, a 2.7 million share float. We got YODL here putting out some really good research. This is DatChat Inc., which has a 1.5 million share buyback remaining, 11 patents with 3 more pending. Recently closed a $2 million offering in January, operating 3 platforms, available on Android and Apple. So they have the Messenger that puts you in complete control of your privacy, which is much needed and, is very good. So they have Habitat, a metaverse experience that offers free NFT deeded houses that you own, including pets, gaming, esports, VR, AI, and music. Museum, which is a social networking app, I believe, designed to unlock and share digital media, which actually releases in the second quarter. So that's very big. And guys, they have a giant catalyst in 2 days. This is the biggest thing coming up, is they have this giant conference just in 2 days, and we're already up 8% basically, and in anticipation of this event. This company actually has around 8% short interest. So, 8% or more, the entire float is being shorted. And we have this giant catalyst in 2 days. We're also expecting a lineup of potential PRs following this event. So with this micro float play that is highly shorted, could see a very big squeeze in the coming days and later in the week. In this conference, they're going to be introducing their brand new platform, and this is going to basically attract a lot of investors to potentially buying the company. We should see more volume on the day of this event and leading up to it. And then if shorts cover, could see a even bigger move. So DATS is one you have to watch. And guys, that's it for the video. Let me know in the comments what other plays you're watching, what you think of this meme stock rally. Is it going to continue or will it fade out very quickly? Definitely let me know, and I will see you on the next video.